Alright guys, how's it going? It is Mr. Extra from Team Extra. This is a match from the locals. I want to say it was Friday. Definitely looks like Friday. I'm playing Dragons on the left. My opponent is playing Branded on the right. This was a this is probably my favorite match from Friday. So let's get into it. Looks like I won dice roll. We're going to quick launch in the standby phase. Go ahead and get the rocket stuff going. Special that apps router. And then just go ahead and go into Striker. Striker gets boot sector. Alright, looks like we're probably just going to go into Romulus. There's Romulus right there. Then we do Romulus effect, and we do the apps router, get a Ravine, get our Tracer as well. Looks like we got all the normal stuff in rotation here. I haven't seen any Bystials yet, but I mean, let's see. There's Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal effect, pull back Tracer. Looks like we're going to do some weird stuff here. Ravine effect, discard for cost. I assume we're dumping Lebellion because apps router's already been used. Tag out for Lebellion with the darkness, Lebellion effect. I assume we're going to put up Regained. There's the Regained right there. So we can go ahead and set a recursion for next turn. Alright, we go into the balls. Spears, set, and pass. Okay, this is a little sus right here. He's going to Lebellion himself on his turn. Alright, he's going to grab the Sorneer. Going to Cartesia. I think I played an Imperm for this list actually, for Friday anyways. Imperm the Cartesia when he tries to fuse. He's gonna go ahead and do Nadir Servant now. He's gonna dump and then he's gonna search. Searches for the Albaz, I believe, which is totally fine. So I do effective spears. I put Ravine back in my hand, dump the Magnemite out. I usually do that play if we're going to end phase, just to get the free search and to get my spears back in rotation. And Magnemite gets me my safer on the end phase as well. He's gonna go ahead and he did a Cartesia effect. He made Sanctifier. I'm over here just confused about what he's gonna Sanctifier onto the field. So we normal summon that Tracer and let's see how this is gonna run. So we go ahead and make Barone. Problem here is I can't target Papa, Sanctifier Barone, which makes this a tad annoying, but Barone having a negate means I can just negate and destroy him too, so he's not gonna Sanctifier. And we're gonna redo Ravine again since we have a fresh turn and we haven't done it yet for this turn. Pretty sure I dumped Safer in the grave. He's going to Sorneer the Safer away. And then I'm going to Regained and do Magnemite. So Regained twice. And then I do Magnemite effect. I tag out for Lebellion anyways. Lebellion effect. He hits it with McCurrier. So we're going to put out Sorneer again. Banish that Albaz. Get it out of there. And this is where we have to make the big boy choices here because I can't have him leave that Sanctifier on field. So you can see I'm trying to evaluate what I want to do here because crashing a Barone while it still has this negate is very, very stupid. So we go into Dark. Dark effect, pull back his Sorneer, and this is the main two. It looks like we just walked over Sorneer and then negated the effect. So he couldn't dump anything. I can tell that I'm still debating on my choices here. I'm thinking real hard, apparently, about if I want to keep this Barone on the field or not. I actually don't even think I had to use Barone negate. I think I just walked over to Sorneer and let him do his dump after all. Okay, yeah. I Barone, just crash into them both. And then I popped the Sorneer with Barone. If I did it like that, it means I used the Barone negate, so it just didn't matter. So I'm going to more likely end on the Gloomy and the Sorneer, and then Magnemite lets me grab that Druid Swarm. He's going to Lebellion. Lebellion for, I want to say it's another Sorneer. He goes ahead and puts out Sarnier. I do a regain effect to draw a card. Shuffle back my Magnemite. And then I put out my Sarnier. I put out my Sarnier to stop him from putting out his. He's doing Lebellion effect. What are we putting up? Branded Lost. Okay. Interesting. He's got the regain setup. Problem is he doesn't have a branded fusion in rotation here. And he's not going to crash over dark because I'll get a search off it. I still have this Druid Worm in my hand too, if I recall correctly. I go ahead and use Gloomy again, steal Sarnier, so I actually have 2 of them over here. Attack out for Lebellion. He's going to get the Sarnier effect, which is fine. It doesn't matter here because I intend on killing him. Put out Beast with Lebellion effect. Druid Worm. Banish, special, regain, shuffle back. He put his... I pop his Lost, and then Druid Worm send. And then I quick launch, and then he goes ahead and scoops it up, and I take the game 1, guys. So, the pacing with that wasn't too bad, alright? As you can see, like, it took me a little bit longer than necessary to kill my opponent, but the Banlist kind of made the deck a little more inconsistent rather than consistent, but it'll still do the thing with the right hand. It'll still do things and stuff and things with the right hand, guys. So we're going to go ahead and go into game 2. Which this was easily my favorite match from Friday. It was a very solid match. I'm not going to tell you the results, obviously, till the end. But y'all will enjoy it. It was a pretty good one. Plus, Branded and DragonLink always have a very interesting pairing. So we'll go ahead and get the shuffle up. I'm assuming I'm going second because he lost. So he's going to go deployment. I assume deployment for Cartesia. I know he plays Granganol. Opening, dump Albaz. Bring out a Luber, go get the Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion, go ahead and get the play going. I do not have the Ash Blossom this time. I'm pretty convinced if I had Ash Blossom, I was going to pretty much kill his turn. Brings out Albion. He goes Albion, I am permit. He just does Cartesia effect anyways. Makes Granganol. Granol effect, he dumps it. I'm pretty sure he used the effect to dump too. He puts out Lebellion. Well, Searing Lebellion anyways. And he goes Mirror Jade. Does the initial setup. And he has the Deer Servant. His hand was just really good, guys. It was just amazing. Very, very good. Clap back and follow up. So he's going to do the dump, and then he's going to do his in-phase chain links here. Because Cartesia should go back to hand. Albion, I think he's going to choose a set here, which is also smart. I'm not 100%. And we get the Mercurier back off the Glory Dragon he dumped earlier. I'm pretty sure got that Mercurier back in his hand. And then dumps out the Quim. Grabs a very, very weird trap card called like Sacred King. Never see Branded players use this. It's basically like a one-sided skill drain temporarily. Which is situational, but it can come up, especially if it does a searchable interaction to your opponent's board. Alright, let's see what I got. Regained, normal Seyfert. He Mirror Jaded the Seyfert. And then, as soon as he Mirror Jaded Seyfert, I picked up my cards and we went to game 3. My hand must have been bad if that's all it took. Means that I didn't open Quick Launch, I only opened Seyfert, and then probably just spells and stuff that I need to get in the graveyard. So I want to say, not Bystials I could have played with, but probably Light or Dark Dragon and Big Metal Darkness. So we're going to go ahead and go to game 3. Okay. Let's see how good my hand is. So Ravine. Opening Ravine's kind of bad, but at the same time it's okay. And then I pitched. It looks like I pitched for Charger there. Dump. What did we do? Did we dump Lebellion? We dumped Lebellion. Safer effect. We go get white. Banish, put out white. Striker. Striker 1, white 2, one or the other. Looks like time might be a factor on this one because I'm playing really fast right now. Put out black. Banish Safer. Get the, I assume, Lebellion again. Go get the Magnemite. Put out Spears because we don't need to do Ravine. Magnemite, Banish Special, Declare Effect on End-Phase. Put out Boot Sector, bring out Tracer. Looks like I'm thinking about making Barone or Peter here. I mean, with this line, it's definitely looking like Peter. Peter effect, bring back, come on, we bring back Apps Router. Oh, Safer. Interesting. I'm evaluating my life real hard. That card ended up being face up my deck, so I just sat to the side because that just means the deck got shuffled all weird. So in phase, we're gonna grab Baby Metal, but yeah. So he's gonna set a card and wait on a response from me. My assumption here is I think this is Fallen Albaz, because I mean in this case, Fallen Albaz will just blank my whole field real quick. So it's basically gonna force me. He's gonna, I Spears, he Super Polys. And then I will get my effective Spears still. But there ain't a whole lot going on outside of that. I couldn't set up Regained. If I set up Regained, I would have been fine because I could have Regained, put the Peter back. And then he's going to go ahead and hit me with Branded Fusion right after Super Poly in my field. Goes into Albion. Does the thing. Gets Branded red. I even negate the Albion and it doesn't stop him. Well, not Branded red, Branded white. Does the same thing as Albion, so. Hits me with Nadir Servant after he makes Mirror Jade, which is crazy. So his hand was like Brandon and white, Nadir. It was crazy. But GG.